Hi. Okay. This time, I smushed it. This time. Okay. This time, we are going to talk about the healthy personality. This is going to be the last lecture in this class. It's going to be really short. I'm going to kind of wrap up with some basic commentary. But thanks for hanging in there in the weirdest semester ever. Yeah, the weirdest semester ever. It just is. I've learned a lot. I've actually posted the video that I made for last year during the COVID interruption. And it was and that was like at the end after I learned, you should see the first videos. Those will never see the light of day because they were really bad. But I've learned a lot. I've learned how to cut myself out of a green screen. Next semester, I'm going to upgrade to Adobe Premiere because I'm using Camtasia, and I'm hitting the limits of what it can do. But anyway, let's just finish this up. Thanks. So, the healthy personality. So, from the mental health side, essentially, it's the world, like acknowledging that, the world is a complex, fully elaborated, and well integrated. Can't talk. Okay. So, from the mental health perspective, the optimal mental health is like living in a complex, fully elaborated, and well-integrated psychological world. Mostly positive, volitional, and having an adaptive self-concept. You have a rich and broad and appropriately regulated emotional life. That's not to say that you don't have emotions. It's just that they don't kind of take over your life. And they add to it. They make your life richer and more fulfilled. The healthy personality also is a productive member of society, both because it gives your life meaning and a sense of purpose, but also it seems to be protective of like health. And you have reciprocal and fulfilling relationships. There's huge benefits to having social support. Social support seems to be very protective for health. So, relationships, they're good for you. And this is coming from someone with pretty avoidant attachment style. So, now in terms of physical health, being physically healthy is essentially being able to do the things you want to do. Feeling good on a regular basis. Being in supportive social relationships. Again, social support, super good for you. Generally being productive and healthy. Having a good memory. And just an ability to make decisions. And lastly, frankly, the optimal measure of health is just staying alive. Is the objective measure of health. Yeah. So hopefully you can make use of some of this stuff beyond the scope of this class. I've tried to emphasize application and just kind of key ideas. That's why the writing assignments are there in the first place. It's about you encountering this kind of research in the wild and being able to critically evaluate it. And knowing the basics. One reason why I don't do much multiple choice is I want you to actually know it. Because multiple choice, you've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right. So hopefully you've learned a lot this semester. I have learned so much. And I will see you when I see you. Good luck out there. Bye. Sorry. That's a great way to end. It's been a wild ride, and